What's going on, everybody? My name is Marcus. Welcome back to another episode of the Good Pickins podcast. Ray is no longer a member of this podcast, so he will not be showing up. No, I'm just playing, guys. He's got some internet trouble, so he's gonna be popping up sooner or later. He might not ever show up. Who knows? But nonetheless, I'm here. You guys are stuck with me for right now, so I hope everybody's doing well till the homie gets his internet connection figured out. Thing is, man, he's got way better connection than what I got. He's got fiber, and I'm on like what is it called? Wi-Fi, cable, whatever I have is not as good as what he has. So hopefully everybody can hear me. Um, Sue is in the building. What's going on, Sue? Um, for Impact, good evening. How are you? Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us. Nita, what's going on? How are you? Appreciate you coming and hanging out. As I said, for the people that are just popping in, Ray will be here momentarily. He's trying to get his internet figured out. So he'll be popping in soon. For just a quick housekeeping, I don't know how many members of the channel are actually here right now besides Sue. What's going on, Darren? Appreciate you coming and hanging out. This Saturday, the members only live stream will not take place at 12 Central. It's going to have to be earlier because I'm going around with my church and we're going to pass out food and try to lead people to Christ. So I'm gonna get started earlier because I got to be at church by 11. So earlier this weekend, what's up, the doggo? New subscriber. Hey, let's get it. Hopefully you can learn something on how to grow your business and make some money on this channel. Appreciate your support though. So yeah, channel members, 12 o'clock live is going on at 9 a.m. The other half is trying to get his internet connection figured out. So he should be here in a second. He said he might be a few minutes late. So we're just gonna rock it out till he gets here. Um, how are you, Tiffany? I haven't seen you in a little bit. Righteous Monkey, what's going on, my guy? About what time? So I'll know when to jump on. So right now it's 7 o'clock. So it'll be 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. So whatever time that is for you, I think you're on the East Coast, no West Coast, right? So I'm not sure what time that is for you. 7 o'clock in the morning, maybe. So it'll be 9 o'clock Central Time, AM. Or if it would be better for you if we do it later on in the afternoon, I guess I could put the ball in you guys' court. Um, so yeah, 7 a.m. That's probably a little bit early, ain't it? We don't have to do it at 7 a.m. I guess I'll put I've already put a post out on the community tab updating everyone, but I guess I could put a questionnaire out on there, find out what time is good for everyone because I should be done around like 2 p.m. my time. Doing good. Gymnastics season is over and I have a bit more time now. Let's get it. That's what's up. What's up, Derek or Jasmine or both? How you guys doing? How's the baby? You're good with 7? All right, cool. Ashley Gregory, what's going on? How's everybody doing? So Ray will be here soon. He's trying to get his internet figured out. So for now, you guys got me. If you guys got any questions, I'd be more than willing to answer them for you. In the meantime, um, I know inside of the Good Pickins Discord, we were talking about people wanting to cross post and like start listing on different platforms due to slow sales or whatever the case may be, as a way to try to counteract things. I really kind of wanted to wait for Ray to get here to go real deep into the conversation, but yeah, I'd rather do it at 11 or 9. I mean, I'm sorry, baby's about to come within the next 3 weeks, any minute now, man. That's what's up. He said he's still not fixed. He's gonna try it on his phone. Okay, we'll see how it goes. It might be kind of not visually great, but we'll see what happens. So, um, Ray's a stickler for how the audio and the visual looks too, so he might not even like it. Um, I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah, we were talking about cross listing. Now I don't cross list. I've tried it. That's how I started. And as I, grew in size, eBay just took over in my experience. With being the platform to perform the best. So for me, I just stopped listing on all the other sites. I didn't like sharing on Poshmark, Macari. Like if the items didn't sell within the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, it just never sold. Facebook Marketplace was booming for a little bit for me until I had to input my tax information, and then that took like 3 or 4 months for some weird reason for them to approve my tax information. And then once my tax information did get approved, I still did have the option to ship anything, so it wasn't useful to me anymore. So I just canceled it. What's going on, bro?
Yo,
Uh, I can hear you. I can see you. So let's see here. Jessica says, "Hey, hey, listening while I edit video. If I'm quiet, then I must actually if I'm quiet, then I must be actually getting work done. LOL. Nice. Uh, Sue said I was going to talk to you about that and phase out Poshmark. How do you do that safely? So, in order to phase Poshmark out, I honestly wouldn't really know the best way to phase out Poshmark because I just abandoned ship. Literally, just stopped listing on there and delisted everything. And like, actually, there's still items listed on Poshmark. I think there's like 8 items listed on Poshmark still, and okay, Ray. I just deleted the app. I just deleted the app and then started ignoring all of the emails I got from it, and you know just don't pay it no mind. Pretty much. Same thing with Macari. I ended all my listings on Macari. Um, I took down what I could. Every now and then I get an email about somebody making me an offer on something, which is weird because I thought I ended all my listings on there too. Uh, but I just ended everything and put it all on put it all on eBay. Well, it was already on eBay, but I ended everything and just literally just abandoned it, like leaving a baby on the fire station steps. What's up, Andy? How you doing? What's your opinion on older listings? I have some tees and other items that I wouldn't buy anymore. Just some random graphic tees and true vintage items that aren't big brands. A few have sold, but so for me, so but the majority hasn't. So for me, I just literally like put everything on sale, like the cheapest, it has to be until it sells. Um, I have not removed any items due to age yet, or due to just being bad items, but I feel like I'm getting there soon. And when it comes to that, I'm just gonna take them down. Um, if it's garbage and it's sitting on your store and won't sell, it's not gonna matter if you take it down or not because it's never gonna sell anyway. So while yeah, your numbers listed might go down and eBay might wonder why you're doing that, in the end, you're helping your store by getting rid of garbage. So as long as you're not choosing the option like sold elsewhere or like something was wrong with it, as long as you choose like something wrong with the listed price, you should be good. What's up, man?
Yo,
Got to figure it
yo,
out.
yo, yo. Yes. Fortunately,
Yeah,
sorry about that, guys.
yeah, no problem, man.
Some internet
Trying to hold it
difficulties
down.
on
You
my
got
end.
here.
Yeah. Dude, I tried on my phone, and like you sounded like a robot. You sounded like a demon robot that was like in another universe.
I don't
That's
like that.
that was it was not cool. Like, so could you even hear
Do I
me?
still sound like that? Yeah, I heard you.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I don't know. It wasn't gonna work out, is what I'm saying. But
yeah.
hello, everyone. Hi. What's
Welcome,
up?
Ray.
What's going on?
Yeah, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So everybody's wondering where you were. I told them what was going on. So good
Okay.
thing you showed up.
You didn't tell him I crap my pants or anything, so that
Nah,
maybe.
I didn't do that. I didn't say nothing funny. I wish I would have now. Yeah, I didn't think of that though.
Oh man.
Let's see. What size plastic bags do you use for storage? The ones I have ordered are way too small for larger sizes. I use two different sizes. I use 10 by 13 for like shorts and like women's jeans and t-shirts, and then I use 12 by 15 for like men's jeans and like sweaters and sweatshirts and things like that. Sometimes things are just too big and I got to cram it in there, or either I put it in, like I've got Carhartt coats hanging in my personal closet because they're just too big to go in a bag.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to buy an extra special set, and
Yeah.
is that worth it? I don't know. I mean,
I mean, I have before, like a while back. I used to buy these gigantic, like black bags, or like 15 by 19, or like 22 by 24, or something like that. They were ridiculous. And I
how
mean,
much
like,
were they per?
I don't remember, it was that long ago, but
Okay.
I would take like priority. This is when I was doing priority mailboxes inside of a bag, like stealing from the
Yeah.
USPS. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I stopped doing that and stopped ordering the bags.
I
I was
mean,
like,
at
yeah, I
that
don't need to
point,
do this no more.
you might as well just get black trash bags. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just
I did that before. I did that with a golf bag. I
yeah,
got it from the bins. It was a Titleist golf bag. I paid like $1.30 for it. Sold it for $100 on Facebook Marketplace the next day.
yeah.
Shipped it in a black trash bag.
I'm surprised it got there. Okay.
Yeah, it got there. The dude was trying to say it wasn't there. I was like, dude, it's shown that it arrived on my tracking. You know what I mean? So he's like, oh, I went outside and it was sitting out there. I'm like, yeah, man, would you think it was a bag of trash or something?
Right. I
Uh,
love that. I love that.
so yeah,
Tiffany,
man.
it is nice for me to be here on my one half of the podcast. So.
Yeah, exactly. This wouldn't be a good Pickins podcast without you, buddy.
Oh man,
So, what's going on, man? How are sales and how are things?
dude, just kind of still in the mud. Like I had a really good weekend.
Hmm.
But I've been keeping up my 10 to 15 and it's just been kind of but I mean, I like we talked about last week, I felt
Hmm.
like me listing and not promoting in really saturated,
Yeah,
categories has probably, lent itself to some of that. So I've noticed
yeah,
like the hard goods that I've been listing have been
hmm,
selling well and quick.
yeah,
Um, of course, if you're listing competitively in the video game category, which I just traded some records for some video games today and listed them and already sold one for like $30. So
nice.
always love that. But yeah, so I think honestly, just trying to promote, is what I've tried to promote like
Yeah,
half my items that are all lower dollar stuff, and we'll see how it
yeah.
goes. So
You're gonna have to, I guess, give it a try and report back next week and see what happens.
yeah, I'm curious. Like, I ran a 15% off sale,
Hmm.
a 15% off coupon a couple weeks ago, maybe like 3 weeks
Yeah,
ago. I ran that for a week and it did okay. And then I ran a 20% coupon the week after that, and sales did really pop off. But again, I mean, you figure in 20%, then another 12% for fees, and
right.
so on and so forth. So it was nice to move some items. Like I moved some older inventory, but 20% can be steep. So,
Yeah, that's pretty high. It's way higher than what I promote at. That's for sure.
well, I'm more or less just like I want to know, how a 20% coupon would fare against promoting at 10 or 12%, right? Like,
I think
see how
I think
that
the
works.
coupon is better on a buyer, right? Because a buyer's not getting a deal if you promote it 20%. A buyer's
Exactly.
getting a good deal if you give them a 20% coupon. You see what I'm
Exactly.
saying? So you
Right.
pass the savings on to the buyer, not eBay.
Right, right. Because
You see
the,
what
the
I'm
the
saying?
promotion only possibly gets a chance for them to click on your item, whereas the 20% off coupon enables the buyer
Yeah,
to do what they want at their will for
yeah.
whatever items that you enable, of course.
And it's like the double whammy though. If you got to promote it and a coupon, it's
Well,
going to be at the top of search and it's going to be at a great deal. And they're going to be like, "What's this? I
yeah,
can't resist." You know what
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean?
That is the double whammy. But I will say that I didn't have anything. So like basically, I went 15%, 20%, and then I took both those coupons down, and
Yeah.
now I'm promoting at I think 3 or 4% on my only on my low cost stuff. So
Hmm.
nothing above $10, is promoted right now. So
Right.
that's what I'm doing. Just to
All
see,
right.
so
What's up, Jim Drops? Happy pre Cinco de Mayo. Cinco de Mayo is my mother's birthday. I have
oh,
gotten
happy
her,
birthday to her.
yeah, I got her a Christmas present. I got her a birthday present already.
Christmas. I got her the
Yeah,
birthday and Christmas
early.
already, Mom. See, so
Yeah,
you're getting both on one day. No, that's what's up. That's what's
yeah.
up.
Well, she's feeling sick right now, so hopefully she'll feel better by tomorrow because I want to take her out to eat or something nice. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Whatever.
Take her to Steak and Shake.
Uh,
No,
yeah, she
I'm,
used to
I'm
work at
kidding.
Steak and Shake, dude.
I'm kidding.
There
Take her.
probably ain't too many places she would want to go though, man.
Oh,
Like
really?
she's a simple person, you know. She doesn't. The thing was, she can be extravagant, but
In
when
what
it comes to
ways?
food, she's not really. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but in what, like, extravagant in what ways?
And buying like the biggest TV she can find.
Oh, okay, okay. So she likes
Like
she
that
likes the
type of stuff.
home. She likes the
Yeah,
home to be nice. Okay, I see.
yeah,
I see.
yeah,
See, I'm the opposite, man. Like I would rather spend money on experiences. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
when I go to like different cities, like I want to spend
Hmm.
money on a meal that is memorable, or
Right.
a show or whatever.
Yeah.
So,
I'm the same way. I like to do things that stand out in my memory and like tickle the senses. So like if
yeah.
I hear something or see something later on down the line, it'll remind me of that time.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. I totally I get that for sure.
Mike says get that mom time in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to. You got to.
Yeah, definitely.
We're going out for my dad's birthday. His birthday was on the 19th of last month, but we're going
Nice.
out for a Cardinals game this Saturday. I'm quite
Hey,
excited. So,
that's what's
yeah,
up.
gonna hit the
I ain't been
Cardinals
to a
game.
Cardinals game in quite some time, man. But the last time I went, I think it was they were playing the Pirates, maybe. I think
Okay.
they won. Had really good seats, like close enough to where I could see the players' faces.
Heck yeah.
Uh, yeah, so if you could
Heck
see
yeah.
detail on their face, you're pretty close.
You're pretty close for sure.
Yeah, so yeah, it was a
Yep.
good time.
Yep, yep. No, yeah,
Um,
I think it's. I mean, there's definitely some good tickets that you can still get for like super cheap too. If you're like, if
yeah,
you want to do like a last minute sort of thing, or like they'll run promotions where they do like $5, $10 tickets or whatever. So, yeah.
you got a question on the screen.
Oh, okay. If I reduce a price on a listing on eBay, does eBay send an email to everyone who has looked at the item, or just the watchers, or not at all? That's a good question. That is a good question. Um, yeah, I'm not 100% sure.
So it's actually just watchers that'll get a notification.
I was gonna say
Uh,
it'd probably be watchers, and then they also, of
yeah,
course, have the where they strike out the old price and give you the
yeah.
new
So
price
you'll
when
get
you're
that, but like if
scrolling
you've
through.
watched it, you'll get a notification. Watched item price just dropped. What's
Yeah,
up, James? My man, how are you?
James,
James
what
is
is
James
up,
is the goat.
dude? James, I saw you riding your bike, uh, doing what I don't know what that trick is called, but he was doing like a basically he was balancing on his feet like on the
Mhm.
seat, I think, or on the top tube. It was amazing. I
I've
was
seen
like,
the thumbnail for it. I haven't watched it yet.
it's really good. If you guys haven't seen it, I think he posted it as a reel, or a short rather, not a reel.
Yeah,
But yeah,
somebody he hadn't done it in years or something
frame
like that.
stand. Yeah, that's what it
Yeah,
was. A frame stand. Yeah.
frame stand.
No,
Okay,
I definitely am jealous of your bike as well. That was like a little bit before my era, but I grew up with bikes
that bike
similar to
is
that.
sick though. Uh let's see. I appreciate you guys, Marcus. Man, your bin videos forced me to take a second look at my average buy cost, and I realized I needed to drop it and focus on my sourcing skills and put in more time. Dropped my average buy cost from 618 to 102. Hey, let's go, man.
Heck
That's
yeah.
great.
That's an extra
Um,
$5 an item.
Actually, yeah, man, that goes towards the net now. Um,
Exactly.
that's you just gave yourself a pay raise. What's up, Tina with the Lake Exchange? James sports the dopest tees in his vids. Yeah, he does.
He does have
the,
some gnarly
the
tees.
the tee in his thumbnail or in his profile picture is pretty cool too.
Yeah.
James got some he's got some stuff, man.
He's got some swag.
Yeah. Anyone saw that Goodwill has their own site? They are now using their store staff to source for their own site. I knew about eBay and Shop Goodwill, but this one is new and gaining momentum. So I'm not sure which new one you're talking about. It seems like they come out with a new thing every month. But yeah, they have Worn Not Wasted, which is the newest one that I know of. Which
Okay.
is pretty much essentially another website where they're taking their own stuff that's donated and putting it online. It's like
Okay.
their own eBay. Uh, and from what I gather, I believe you and I, as a regular seller, can get on there and list our stuff like it's an eBay platform. Uh,
Interesting.
yeah, but
Hmm.
it's weird. I don't know, dude. I don't think there's any way we can compete with Goodwill as a corporation. They're literally a giant, and they're like the original resellers. So there's
Y-
nothing we're doing
yeah.
that they don't know about. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
only do what they let us do,
Right.
pretty much.
Pretty much. That's facts. I still want to know like if they made any advancements on the whole like buy a spot on the conveyor belt
Yeah, I'm
thing.
hip. I
So,
sure ain't heard nothing about it at our location.
yeah. But I
I
do
wonder if
know
James knows anything about that.
that's true. I do
I don't
know
know if
that
he's still here.
Shop Goodwill though, it's definitely somebody was posting about it on Reddit the other day
Mhm.
about Shop Goodwill, but yeah, I mean we'll see.
What's up,
We'll
David?
see. What's up, David?
The doggo says, "How long do you give the buyer to pay before canceling?" I give them the 4 or 5 days or whatever it
Yeah.
allows, and when it tells me to cancel and relist, I cancel and relist.
Same. Yeah. I super unfortunately had that happen to me on two items that
Excuse me.
were higher price lately.
Mhm.
One was an auction that went for $75. It was one of those dead stock Star Wars t-shirts.
Oh wow.
And I'm just, yeah, man. But the person, I clicked on their username and it said that they were located in Honduras. So I'm curious if they bid on it and didn't realize that I don't do international shipping.
Okay, probably.
Maybe, I don't know. I've messaged them twice and they haven't gotten back to me. So I'm just thinking like somebody's yanking my chain, sort of thing.
Right.
But
What's
that kind
up,
of
Jay?
sucks. So, I mean, I know when I relist it, it's still going to get a lot of action because the first shirt got a lot of action. So, I'm not too worried
Right.
about it, but it just sucks that like $75 is just
Just
lingering.
hanging out there.
And now
Yeah.
I got to restart the auction. I got to wait another, I'll probably do 5 days or 7 days.
Yeah.
Man, it's tough. It's tough. And then another thing was like a $50 pair of Adidas shoes that I just recently listed. So, yeah,
Yeah.
usually it's lower price
James
stuff.
James hasn't heard anything about the reservation spots on the conveyor belts for the bins.
Yeah, was it Nashville? Was it the Nashville location or something like
I
that?
think it was.
That was
I can't
experimenting it.
honestly. I can't remember which location it was. I want to say it was. Might have been Indiana. I don't think it was
It's
Indiana
some
either. I
yeah,
can't
it's
really
somewhere like
can't
east,
remember.
somewhere just east of us, but like still in the Midwest.
Yeah.
Do we know anybody? Are any other content creators in Nashville? I wonder if
Uh, Ray and
Oh yeah,
I can't
yeah,
remember what his brother-in-law's name is from
yep,
Nashville Flippers. And
yep.
then what's his name? If it flips, it ships. He's in the same area too.
Okay, I'm still working on the whole the database of content creators, guys. I don't know if anybody has saw my message in the Discord, but I wanted to get some feedback. Let's just talk about some feedback right now. So I'm making a database of reseller content creators, and
Hmm.
I'm kind of making like different like not categories, but different ways to determine whether or not you want to watch a creator's content or not. So like it has the name of the channel, it has a link to the channel, of course. It has your main focus in reselling. So like, for me, I guess you'd probably say media. For you would say clothing.
Hmm.
Um and then if you have a live chat or not, and when is it? But if there's like any other things, like I guess maybe location would be good. Like what city are you located in? But I don't know if like every content creator
Some
is
people don't want to know. Some people that make content
yeah.
don't want people to know where they're at
Yeah,
because they
that's
don't want
true.
people to know where they're sourcing at and burn up their spot.
Right. So I don't know. I mean, anybody in chat, like if you have any ideas, if you think this is just a bad idea altogether, I mean, like why, like Ray, why are you making this database? I don't know. I just thought
I
it would be
think I think what James just put on the screen is exactly where I heard of it at. Now that he says it, I remember the first person I heard say it was Landon in the Reseller Nirvana mentorship, who is from Kentucky.
Yeah,
And he was
it
the
was
first person
Louisville.
I heard say anything about it. And
Yeah,
so,
it was
yeah,
Louisville because I remember it
yep.
was in Kentucky. Yeah,
Thanks, James.
James is on it.
James is the best, man. Um, I had to cancel 3 last week and most likely my second this week. But yes, you have to wait till it says you can cancel the order or eBay will ding you. And they're not gonna like openly ding you, but you will get like shadow ban ding. Like they're not
Yeah,
gonna say anything. But
yeah.
so let me talk about this though, because inside my Patreon, there's a member. I'll talk about this in the video that's coming out tomorrow, but you guys get a little sneak peek.
Okay,
There's a guy had the wrong order go out, whether it was on purpose or not. Um, so he canceled an order for a buyer asked to cancel, right?
right.
The next day or a couple days later or something or another, he ran into the issue again where he sold an item but didn't have it. Either it got relisted or he just lost it. I don't remember the specifics. So he
Sure,
messages the buyer and he's like, "Hey, can't find the item. Do you want to cancel?" They were like, "Yeah, sure, go ahead and cancel." He cancels the order for buyer asked to cancel. eBay zeroes him like, you tried to skirt the cancellation process for cancel for out of stock by
yeah,
saying buyer has to cancel, and this
yeah.
is trying to get around a defect, and we don't like that. And they said if you do this again, we're going to give you a 3 to 5 day suspension. I've
Mm.
never heard of eBay coming at you in the messages like, "Hey, you missed." I've heard of people getting the buyer asked to cancel button removed as an option,
Oh,
and like
really?
if it's a legit, yeah, because they abuse it. But I've heard that if they do remove that, you legit have to ask the buyer themselves to get eBay to cancel the order for them, since you no longer have that power. But
Right.
this guy, that he showed me the message and everything, and eBay just was like, "Yeah, you did what you're not supposed to do, and we know it. Don't do it again."
I mean that's probably the same thing like with them flagging chat conversations that try to make sales outside of the platform.
Yeah,
It probably
yeah,
flagged that conversation and they looked at it, by a human looked
yeah,
at it and noticed that they were trying to circumvent that. And
yeah,
I think that's really, I think that just goes back to saying like that is probably the biggest ding you can get on your account. So like make sure you have your inventory, guys. Like
yeah.
it
Spot on.
is huge. I mean, I again, like, I mean, we know, like we've talked about it before, but I mean, once you get enough of those, you're going to drop away from top rated, and it is hard to dig yourself back out from
Yeah,
not being top rated. So
yep.
yeah, if you have to
Tina
like
said,
double.
"Sorry, go
No,
ahead."
no, you're fine. I was gonna say like if you have to double check your inventory, like I'm actually planning on doing it now. I printed out some of my old inventory on these sheets, and
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go
we're gonna
through
go
some of
double check.
go through some of my older stuff and just make sure that
Yeah,
it's there. And if it's not there, I'm canceling. I'm gonna, or
yeah,
not canceling, but I'm delisting it. So
yeah.
um,
That's a good strategy.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah,
James and Tina both said that they've heard people getting 3 days for that.
man. So
Uh,
they must be cracking down on it. I mean, because I mean that's just that
oh
sounds to
no
me
way,
like
dude.
they're using the algorithm to catch up on that, or catch
Jay
it
said he
rather.
was scammed by Nicole State. She's a pretty big YouTuber. I'm surprised she scammed
Wait,
you.
really?
I bought stuff from YouTube content creators, and the only I'm not going to say any names, but I've only been satisfied with two boxes that I got from multiple YouTubers slash Instagrammers, and yeah, it's most of the time it's overrated.
I mean, you have to kind of expect it to be if they are really
Yeah.
resellers, right? Like, I
Well, the
mean,
uh, the only one I'm a stand by was Flip the World, because he
yeah.
literally showed you what you were getting in the video before you bought the box. Like, this is
Listen,
what I sourced from the bins today. This is what's going to be in the box. It's
yeah,
live. Go to the link right now. Whoever buys
yeah.
it first wins.
And there's no
You know what I mean?
disputing that. And I think that the
Yeah,
way that Chris's transparency is in that process makes him one of the legit people that I would even consider doing it.
yeah,
And I wouldn't consider it just period because I don't do
yeah,
a ton of clothing or anything, but
yeah,
I mean, if it was like a stack of video games or something, like I would want to see every game. I'd want to, see what all the manuals look like, see what the
yeah,
see what the case plastics are looking like. Like, I don't know. I mean, but I, yeah, sorry that happened to you, Jay, and
yeah.
That sucks. I've never heard of that creator before, but
James said she's scammed many people and
oh,
even the USPS, and that's why she got kicked off of eBay. And
oh,
I heard that she was getting in trouble with the USPS because she was shipping stuff out, like say it's first class, but or it's priority, but she's shipping it first class, or it's 8 ounces, but she's shipping it at 4 ounces. So like she got hit with mail fraud.
yeah,
I heard about that, but I hadn't heard about her ripping anybody off. But that's
man,
probably
and
why
you got to be doing that like major too. You got to
major. Yeah,
major.
yeah,
I'm not
dude.
saying that I've ever done it, but like you got to be like you could probably slip one or two by. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
mean,
Like
every now and then I'll be moving too fast and I forget, or I
sure.
don't notice that I didn't change it, but I'll get a notification from eBay. There's been an adjustment to, and a lot of times it's an adjustment for me overpaying and they're giving me back money.
Well, yeah, yeah.
You know what
But
I mean?
regardless of how it goes, I mean,
Yeah,
it's going to happen a time or two, but like you really got to be
yeah.
hammering
That's
down and
crazy. But I mean, she gets what she deserves if she's ripping people off and got kicked off.
I mean, yeah, this all sounds like there's receipts and everything to what is
Yeah,
happening, is what they're doing. So,
yeah.
good
So
riddance.
B Dub asked, "What's up, Marcus? How have your sales been since the last live? Mine have increased. Mine been the same. For some reason or another, man, I'm just up. I'm having the best month, the
That's what's
the
up.
best last 31 days. So far today, I think I'm at like $700, which 700s are high for me. Um, I'm at 706 right now with 31 orders for the day.
That's what's up, man.
Um, so I don't know. I can't speculate why my sales are up, but the last since the 21st, my sales have been 700s. They went from 450, 460, 425 to 700s to, yeah, it's crazy.
That's good.
High fives and pretty much a lot of sevens and sixes. So
That's what's up.
I'm thankful. I'm super thankful. I don't know how it got that way. I don't know what I could do to keep it going or what I could do to not make it stay. So I'm going to just ride the wave, especially
Absolutely.
because a lot of people are saying that
A
things are
lot of
not that
people.
way.
Yeah, a lot of people. I mean, it the more and more like people keep talking about it in our Discord, like the
Mhm.
more I realize that it's not just affecting me.
Yeah.
So,
And the thing is, man, this is the thing. I think that no matter what you say or which scenario you're going through, you're going to find people that agree with you. So for me, my sales are up at an all-time high. There's someone else out there that are having record months as well.
for sure.
And then
For sure.
like there's someone like James. James has have had a bad couple weeks, you know what I mean? Uh and a lot of other people have too, which I don't get why James is having a bad, time right now. I don't know if it's the servers. See, I got 33 orders right now at 623. It's a nightmare for me. And that's bad for James.
Right.
623 is the low end. Like he said in his video today, he hasn't hit which 8 is his low end.
Right.
When he hits $800, that's a bad day for him, right? So he's at 623, so that's a real bad day for him. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Whereas for me right now, I'm at 700, and that's a great day for me. You see,
Mhm.
and I don't understand. We are not far away. You guys are in the same city. I think I'd be on the same servers as you guys, wouldn't you think?
I mean, yeah. I
If I do a spectrum test right now, it says Olivet is my server.
the only thing that I can think of is that you're a clothes heavy and he's media heavy. Like maybe there's something going
Yeah,
on with
but he sells
you
clothes
know.
too.
Oh, that's
His
true.
hats is his number one category.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true. So I don't
I
know.
don't
I
know, man.
mean,
I don't think that there's any way that we could totally 100% speculate what's going on besides all the
oh
changes
yeah,
that they're doing.
yeah, for sure. I
And
mean,
it's just throwing a wrench in the game.
remember last live we like brought up my traffic statistics. Everything was all
Yeah,
green arrows. Like everything
yeah.
was
It
looking
makes no
good.
sense.
It's weird, but I mean, again though, I mean, it's we're probably sounding like a broken record at this point, but I mean, you just gotta put your nose down and just
Yeah,
go,
just
and
keep working, pretty
yeah, but
much.
we were talking earlier in the Discord with some other people about Poshmark and cross
Yeah, and
listing and all
cross
that fun
listing and
stuff.
stuff.
And I think that if I were gun to head right now, if I
Mhm.
had to choose to cross list to any platform, it would probably be Poshmark, maybe
Yeah,
Macari. But if I did Poshmark, I would be way more aggressive in my clothing
Yeah, exactly.
listings.
That's a better
You know,
category for clothing and shoes and stuff like that. Whereas like Macari would probably be better for media. But
yeah,
I don't know,
probably.
James. Do you cross list any of your media anywhere else? I know you do have like stuff listed through True Gatherer, and I'm not sure if you sell on Macari or Poshmark. I think I've heard you mention them, but I don't really know. But for someone like with a large store as him, what would be the method of cross listing
Yeah, that's a
with a
good
store of
question.
49,000 listings?
That's a good question too, because like, man, I mean, unless you have like one click, you know what I'm saying, like one click
It would all
exports.
have to be on list perfectly or
You
like
know what I'm saying?
a software.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like, there's no
Yeah,
way that you're, even if you were to like extract the listings like in a CSV file and like upload them to another, like it would
yeah.
just be way too much. Be way too much.
David said he found a Nakona baseball glove from a garage sale that was pretty rough, but cleaned it, put some leather conditioner in it, brought it back to life. Should sell for 150 to 200, and he only paid $2 to $3 for it. Those are
Hey,
fire. Like, and if you don't know anything about baseball gloves, you're gonna pass that up because I've never seen one out in the wild, but I've seen people find them on YouTube videos, and I'm just like, wow, dude, didn't even know it, never would have guessed it, you know.
dude, baseball stuff is like, it's crazy. The sport I think has blown up like crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of expensive, even like older bats and stuff.
She got kicked off of whatnot too.
So
Dang, she's just straight sketched then, huh?
yeah, that
Like
sounds
she
like
needs a player
that's
pass
checking
removed.
that's checking all the boxes of just being a scumbag. So yeah,
He said one of the merch boxes was BS too. I never even heard of that.
I've never heard of that either.
On a positive note, hit a favorite thrift today, scored Peter Millar golf shirts and a pair of cool men's pants. Dude, so the other day at the bins, when I went on Monday, my goal was to pick up, for the most part, predominantly items that were going to net me $20 or more off of the day. So
Okay,
total, I got 166 items on the first trip, and then on the second trip, I got 86 items. The first trip was a banger. The second trip was just, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
for me, I uh, I found out of the 166 items, I found about 30 items that would give me over $35. I found about
dang,
40 to 50 items that would get me between 20 to $30. Then the rest were all like 15s. I think I only grabbed about 5 or 10 items that would sell for right at $10 or maybe even less on an offer. But
man,
the second go round, it was not that great. It was probably 10 to 15, $20 items and nothing really higher than 30, I don't think, on the second go round. But still,
yeah.
for that day, I found a lot of great items and I was really actually pleased, but I did not hit the mark for the 375 items I needed by doing that.
I
So
mean, that still sounds like a W day to me. I mean,
yeah,
you're making me want to go source some clothing right now, man. Like
yeah, I found
that's how
some
you're.
cool pants and some. I
Heck
didn't find
yeah,
any Peter Millar, but I did find a nice pair of cool pants. They're convertible pants too. Those go for good money.
heck yeah, heck yeah, yeah. If you guys,
James said he even listed more clothes than ever. Yeah, I've seen that you've
no
been listing
kidding,
the clothing, man, in your videos.
no kidding. Hmm.
The
If
last month was the best month I've had in a year, mainly I think because of a consistent daily listing habit and lowering my prices a bit. That sometimes you gotta either put your stuff on sale or accept some offers, you know.
yeah,
People
I
want a good
mean,
deal now more than ever.
I like, again. I mean, I might try to throw up that 15% coupon again, you know, and
Yeah.
see what
My
happens, you
coupon,
know.
I've lowered my coupon from 25% to 20%. It's still performing pretty well, but I'm also still sending out 25% offers though.
Right, gotcha.
So
Yeah.
I feel like
See,
that's the sweet spot for me, dude. 25%.
oh yeah, absolutely. And you can do it.
Jay
Like,
says Macari sales have been good the past 2 weeks. That's nice.
I'm gonna have to see about like maybe cross listing to one platform and see how much that costs me, and then figure it out from there. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like since my store is, you know, at 700 items now, like it's probably
Mhm.
worth at least to experiment a month, you know, or two, and just see. All right, you know, what's my store gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, so
So this is what James said about cross listing. He said everything is on Bonanza and True Gatherer. for its no extra work. I had about 500 items on Posh, but never get sales there. Used to do Discogs, but was not worth the time. I'm trying to hold out for eBay.
Man, I'm surprised that
So
James said Discogs was not worth the time because like, with the amount of media that you have, James, I
yeah,
like, man, I thought you would kill on a place like Discogs.
he said to get correct. So he's waiting for eBay to get correct. But man, I would think, for James, someone that's been in the game 21 years, got a lot of experience, probably more than half of was put together.
Right.
Uh, for him to be holding out for eBay speaks volumes.
Oh yeah.
Says now just had 3 items selling in the last 3 minutes, different buyers, makes no sense.
That's because you're
It's crazy,
watching the
man.
podcast.
Yeah,
That's all
this
the
podcast is
podcast.
bringing you,
Hey,
it's
you
bringing you
know,
some luck, man.
hey, I love to hear that,
I'm
James.
very glad to hear that, though, brother. Hope to see a good video tomorrow
Yeah.
of what sold.
Man, oh, speaking of bins and videos, if you guys haven't checked out the video that dropped a couple hours ago, go check it out because I have never had
I
the
didn't even get the
experience.
notification for it, man.
Did I mess it up? Did I mess it up? I don't think I did. I might have messed it up. Did I mess it up? Let's double check.
I just sold a Cherokee pajama top.
Hey, I just sold a Harry Potter Blu-ray. Let's
Nice.
go. Okay,
I
no,
saw two of them.
it's
Nice.
it
Same
it did
buyer.
it did post, by the way, but I've never experienced this before, guys, where I've never had any competition in the media when I walked in. It was so crazy. It
There was
was
nobody there.
it was three older ladies and me. Okay, so obviously these older ladies aren't going for
Yeah, they
Blu-rays,
don't know what you're
video
going for.
games. They don't
Right.
know. They're going for like cookbooks. Okay, they're like and little golden books. Dude, it was insane. It was absolutely insane.
Nice.
I
I
scored
have to
so
check it out.
I scored. I mean, it's listed for 180, but it's I'm
Well,
probably
that's
gonna
not that good.
I'm probably gonna list. I'm probably gonna get 160 for it. But yeah, $180 video game. So pretty crazy.
Nice.
Pretty crazy.
Tina with the Lake Exchange says eBay overall has been down for me. I seriously need to start cross listing and not depend on a single platform. I'm
I
eBay all
mean,
day.
if it makes sense, time and money wise, to try it, I think I'm gonna try it.
Let me know how it goes. I definitely,
But like
I
for
I respect anyone getting to their goal however they want to get there.
no,
You know
for
what I mean?
sure, for sure.
Uh,
I think though I was just gonna interject really quick. If you were to do it, I would only do Posh. Like I would only just
yeah,
Poshmark.
I've tried it. I've already tried it though. You
Oh,
gotta you gotta
really?
understand. I started out this way. I started out cross listing and doing everything, and I literally hated it when I was doing it. You know what I mean? It was such a waste of time.
Well, now that
And
there's
so,
different options, though,
yeah,
for cross-listing software, and the fact that your store's bigger too, it
yeah.
might be different. You know what I'm
I don't
saying?
know. I'll never find out. I'll never find out.
I'm gonna start hanging outside your window and like subconsciously like whispering
There's
like so.
literally someone outside my window right now
Oh,
too.
that's messed up.
It's my neighbor.
That's messed up.
Macari seems to be popping good sales for many. Macari can be good. There's platforms out there that will do good for like look,
Yeah,
Kimishaw says it's bad for
we
him,
we just had two
and
opposite
Jay
ends.
says it's good for him. So that's
Yeah,
what I said. No matter what you're looking for, someone has the answer you're looking for. Someone will agree with you. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah,
So it doesn't matter. You
yeah.
know,
I
you could
agree.
be asking who hates eBay, and half the chat would say they hate it. You could ask who loves it, half the chat would say they love it.
Also, am I off base with saying this too? Isn't Posh like more geared towards women's clothing?
It is, but
Okay.
there's still a lot of there's a lot of both. Like because
Okay.
Poshmark has good shoe sales for
Oh, that's
all
right.
demographics.
Doesn't dealing with Dalton, doesn't he like almost strictly do Poshmark? Doesn't he do a lot
I
of
think
Poshmark?
Poshmark is his bread and butter, but
Yeah.
he's on Poshmark and eBay.
Okay.
And when I interviewed him on my channel, which was like a year ago, he said Poshmark was his number one platform.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Uh, and Jay says, yes, Macari has outperformed eBay these past few weeks for me. Poshmark, so and so. Jay Rudster, my
What's
guy,
up,
what's going on,
John?
bro?
How you doing? We're doing great.
Uh,
Thank you for asking.
eBay gives me one sale a month. You just got to get your store size up, bro.
Yeah, one sale a month is yeah.
Yeah, James is killing it though. James is killing it even when James is down, he's killing it.
Right.
Peter
Right.
Millar's Summer Comfort is a bolo, even with any golf course logo. Peter Millar's Summer Comfort does not do as well as it used to, unfortunately, because of everyone saying it's a bolo. So you know how it is when someone puts it out there that it's a bolo, it loses traction quickly thereafter because it's like the race to the bottom. It will still sell because the people that buy it still love it. You know, they want to not sweat when they're out there playing golf.
I
But as
mean,
far as everyone knowing about it, people like me, I'll accept. You send me a $15 offer on, it, and I'm taking it.
yeah. But is that
It does
just for
not help the
the
market.
is that just for the summer comfort stuff?
It's for, I mean, Peter Millar in general is
Okay. Good
a
to know.
great brand, but the summer comfort, it's like Nike Dry Fit, like golf shirts.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It's the texture,
Polyester.
the fabric, you know what I mean? Polyester, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
But the ones with the golf courses, they still will do good. But if you get a good golf course on there, oh yeah, it's going to increase the value of it.
100%.
Uh,
Yeah.
but so like Peter Millar's still better than like finding like Callaway or like Greg Norman or what's another low end one? Grand Slam, PGA Tour, like it's still going to outperform all those. So
Right.
definitely pick it up. Don't leave it behind.
Right.
I've been working on drafts to get ready for some daily listings. I'm so proud to be getting into the groove. I'm proud of you, bro.
Hey, that feels good, right? Feels good.
Got
Getting
to
in the
run.
groove.
It was fun talking to you guys and hearing what's going on with everyone or going on again. Everyone have a great night. Take it easy, bro. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you're gone by now. That was almost 10 minutes ago.
Yeah. Bye, David.
And James says when eBay is working, I don't have time for the other platforms. It just raises several cells, or it just rains several cells every hour of a 24 hours a day, as it did for 4 days before this huge drop off. Yeah, so like when eBay's good, it's good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even when it's when even when so for like a guy with the store his size, even when it's down, it's still better than half the population. So you
I
know what
mean,
I
that's
mean?
true. That's very true.
Jay says his all out idea sales dropped from selling 7 items a day down to two. All night numbers are down, getting or great titles, competitive prices, and list every day. No clue why. I think a
Hmm.
lot of it has to do with store size too.
Could be.
I found a Jimmy Carr use only inflatable Christmas Clark Griswold blow up to ride in my passenger seat of my car. Getting to Christmas
uh,
sometime next year using the carpool lane. I'm
I love
dead, man.
that. I love that.
Jan has been going to the bins and no one was grabbing any media. She brought home so much great stuff. That's what's up.
Hey. Heck yeah, dude.
My main
Glad
platform is Posh and working on cross listing to eBay now to increase sales. Go ahead, sorry.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I'm glad that you guys are scoring media at the Bridgeton location because I feel like the media's never as good, you know. But what do I know?
True Gatherer is a it's like a platform that scrapes like the internet looking for items for sale. So like if you type into it like Ralph Lauren polo shirts, it's going to scrape all the selling sites and Google and find the items that are for sale.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Also, Karen, I would love to hear more about your posh going to cross listing on eBay experiments if you join
Yeah.
our Discord. If you have time, of course. If you have time, I'd like to
Uh,
hear. I'd like to hear how it goes.
I like to hear how it goes too.
Yeah.
Jay had a low ball offer on Poshmark. You guys getting sales? I'm getting low balls. Oh, I've gotten low balls the whole time we've been on here. Uh, Someone offered me $8 on a shirt. I counted with 10 and they declined.
And that's
Um,
reasonable. You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's a
saying?
super reasonable counter offer.
You know,
I'm getting
like
low ballers $12 for Doc Martens. I have listed at 40. Yeah, keep
okay,
it
that's
moving,
rude.
player.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's rude. You know, come on, these are docs.
Vendu. I've heard good things about Vendu.
Oh yeah, Vendu. Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, there are so many options for cross list. I wish we could honestly do this, Marcus, to where like we could have
Yeah.
a representative from each cross listing platform. Say that 3 times fast.
Yeah.
Have a representative from each platform come on, give like a 30-second spiel about why their
Yeah.
platform is the best. Like, I just want
Yeah.
to line them up. You know, like
List perfectly subscribe to my channel. They watch my videos, but
I mean, they're just trying to get some. They're trying to get some viewers, bro. They're
uh,
they're trying to
uh,
get some of the community on list perfectly.
James had another sale, 4 in the last 10 minutes. Hey, let's get it.
See,
That's
you
what's
know what
up,
I'm
man.
saying? I've actually been pressing a button under my desk, James, and it actually
Yeah,
gives you a sale every time I press that button. So
nice.
you're welcome.
Every 10 minutes, we're going to flood you with sales.
Right. I
I
wonder
buy
if I
Peter
got that
Millar
wrong.
for $1.50 and get 21 or so, which I'm good with. That's an extremely great profit margin. Absolutely. Anyone, you'd be tripping and not want those margins.
Aw.
One time away, I worked hard on drafts and have a set amount scheduled to drop live daily. So happy you can schedule for free now with the store subscription. Hey, that's what's up. You're on time away or you're on vacation? Where are you at? What's up, Ray? What's going on?
Dude, I said I just sold that Harry Potter Blu-ray and they canceled.
Oh, dang
Dang.
it.
Dang. Wait, oh, now they messaged me and said that they messed up on the address. So do you want to cancel because it's the wrong address? Because that's not a problem. What do
Yeah.
you want from
Or
me?
you could just edit it.
That's what I'm gonna do, right? Like, uh, I mean, let's find out. Let's find out.
So for everyone, James just dropped a video. Uh, when this live stream is over, I suggest you go watch it. We got about 9 minutes.
I'm gonna
So
watch
just be
that.
patient. Don't leave yet.
I'm gonna watch that and the I'd flip that show because Chris, speaking of, is going to be
Mhm.
no. Is it Chris tonight? Yes, I think it's Chris. Flip the world.
He's been making some
Or
appearances lately too.
I think it's Chris Flip the World versus dealing with Dalton tonight on.
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting for sure.
What store size do you suggest? I have 262 listings. Are you running out of listings? Because if you're not running out of listings and paying for new listings, I would just rock with where you're at. But if you are running out of listings, just get you the basic. The basic is good enough for right now. I didn't have to buy like a higher level store until I got over 1,000 items.
Yeah, I did. I just got my basic store.
Yeah,
Well, no. What's the one step up from basic? Is it basic the first? Is basic the first one?
yeah, I think so.
Okay, what's the one after that? I have that one.
I don't know. It's
I don't know.
$25.
But whatever it is, I'm on the second one, and I didn't do that until I was closer to 700 items. So,
Yeah, I have a premium store. I got that when I got past 1,000.
well, that makes sense
So
for the size of what you
yeah,
have, for sure.
yep. I was thinking ordinance a store front and just kissing all time of the day. I don't know what that means, buddy.
What?
I have no clue what you're trying to say, my
What?
friend. Just not sell while I'm on here. Thanks to you. Thanks you too. Hey,
Hey,
tell me, man, hit that like button. You might get it.
I mean,
Stop manifesting these disrespectful offers, Marcus. He just had another one today. Oh man, it's this debate, man. It's just tough.
that's
Have you
funny.
thought of doing storage auctions? I have thought of it. I've been seeing how Derek the ATL Flipper's killing it with storage auctions,
Yeah, people do.
auctions. Yeah, a couple of people really kill it with storage auctions, but me, man, I don't have a way to get rid of all the random crap that I would get in it, and I'm really only looking for clothing. So for me to get all the stuff that comes with it, I don't have. You guys seen the little tiny thrift mobile I drive, man? What am I gonna
Yeah,
fit in there? You know what I mean? So
I
it's just
dude,
not for me at this
that's
moment, at least.
that's the one thing I hated the most about doing it.
Ray did one.
Yeah, and like it was just getting rid of the stuff that like I either wasn't valuable, it was too big for me to like maneuver it in my reselling process, like all that stuff. I mean, if Marcus and I could just like find a storage auction that just had clothing and video games
Yeah,
in it, we'd be all in.
all in,
We'd be
100%.
we'd be all in every time.
uh, yeah, starter store. That's the base, the most simple.
That's
Yeah,
the
so it's a starter store, then it's a basic
Then it's a
store,
basic store.
and
Yeah.
then it's
So
a
I have
premium store.
yeah, I have a basic. I have a basic.
She's sewing with friends at a quilt retreat. Nice.
I love
Never
that.
serving them margaritas again. They're currently live. Nice. Getting drunk
I
and sewing. That seems
I
like something Hillary would have a good time
yo,
doing.
I love that. I love that.
That's awesome. Smash the thumbs up, folks, for the great info. Hey,
you know?
started 250 listings a month, basic 1,000 listings a month. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
so we got to figure it out. Yeah, Derek and
Yep, yep,
Jazz
yep.
are killing it with the storage units for sure.
I wonder
Okay,
like
so go ahead.
I was just gonna say I just wonder if I need to start paying just more attention, even if I don't have the intentions of buying a storage unit, because
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like the one that I bought, I just bought because I knew it was full, and I was like, "There's got
Yeah,
to be something valuable in a storage
yeah,
unit that full." But I mean, I guess obviously you can't see through bags, right? You
yeah,
can't see through a black trash bag, and know
yeah.
if there's clothing in there or not, and if it's worth it or not. But
I
maybe
would think the more you do it, the better you be able to look at and eyeball it. You know what I mean?
yeah, I think there's that, but I think it's also maybe a numbers game. Like if you buy enough units, right? Like you're bound to come out on top, probably,
Yeah,
especially if you're willing to sell
obviously, yeah.
everything.
The more you source, the more you find bangers.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, honestly, like if I didn't sell some of like the jeans that I found in my storage unit, like I probably wouldn't have made money. So I
yeah,
mean, if I had bought that unit a year ago, a year ago, Ray was not looking at clothing. I probably
yeah,
would have been like, I'm just gonna donate this or give it to Marcus.
right.
Like,
Yeah,
but since I knew what I was looking at, like, yeah, I made a little bit of money. I definitely
right.
did not double my money on that unit, but I made a little money.
So, Akima Shaw says, so 250 is each month added to the 262. I stopped listening because I thought once I hit the limit, it will force me to pay. It's going to charge you, but the thing is, man, is are you going to let pennies hold up dollars? Because it's only like 25 cents or 30 cents a listing.
Yeah, it's
So,
yeah, it's like
you know what I
20
mean?
cents, 30 cents,
It's
something like that.
not worth it.
Yeah.
But in the long run, you will save more money by just spending the $5 and getting a store or whatever the cost is
Yeah.
for the starter store.
Yep. Because you're gonna
Uh,
save on fees, and you're gonna get free shipping
yep,
items, which is
yep.
nice.
I don't know if you get it with the $5 store, but you get it with
Yeah.
the basic store.
The basic. Yeah.
Just bought 75 jerseys and tried to make sure they're legit to the best of my ability. Any thoughts? Hold up. Any thoughts on what you all would do? Man,
Uh.
jerseys are such a tough thing, man, because they're so
Yeah.
easily faked and quite
Exactly.
often they're fake. I would pass on that just because of that. And man, it's just tough. I would do a lot of research,
If
look at
I
the
couldn't hold
stitching.
them, like physically feel
Yeah.
them, I probably wouldn't buy 75 at one time. That's just me
And
though.
even then, man, without being able to spend some quality time, like looking over them, analyzing each one of them, I probably wouldn't do it either. If you're
Agreed.
trying to like pull up in the back of a truck, like, yeah, here's the jerseys, you
Yeah.
know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
roll time. I'm
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
bro.
It's a shady alleyway. Some guys
Yeah,
just selling 75 jerseys out the back of the
yeah.
truck. I'm probably
Some
passing.
dude opens his trench coat
Yeah.
and he's
Yeah.
got 75 jerseys
Right.
inside of it. Yeah.
Right. Right.
Like, nah, man, I'm a
Right.
pass.
And they're all
Yeah,
Jordans
Derek
and
and Jasmine
LeBrons and
said storage
Jeters.
auctions. All right, say what?
I said they're all Jordans, LeBrons, and Jeters, right? I
Yeah.
mean, they're
All the bangers, Kobe
right,
jerseys, all of
right,
them.
right.
Storage auctions are the best for us with sourcing. I'm about to trade my car for a truck. That's what I need to do.
Shoot, that's what I want to do too. I told Emily the other day. I'm like, I want a truck. I think I want
Yeah.
a small truck because I
Hmm.
still need to be able to maneuver in this city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sucks driving a full size truck in the city, but
Yeah.
I get me a little truck. I'm in. I'm in.
Uh, Jay Roach said I had someone send me a $30 offer on a Yeti lunchbox I had listed for 35. They sent the offer at 11 p.m. the night I listed it and retracted the offer at 5 a.m. the next morning with their reason being they couldn't reach me. Next day, another person sent me a lowball offer. I realized I
Ooh.
had 4 people watching within the first day of listing. I knew it was going to sell for asking price, and within 2 days, it sold. Love it for a free item. I'm
See,
believing that you probably undersold that.
I mean,
$35
maybe,
for a Yeti cooler is cheap.
maybe, but either way, I like that you held out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You didn't let it get to you. So
Norma says I will take 1 week vacations. Do you suggest 5 days handling time instead of time away? Yeah, I do.
definitely,
Even with time away, I'm still getting sales lower than usual, but I'm happy to get purchases. I
yep.
would still do extended handling time over time away, uh, just because you don't get that big red banner like this seller is away until blah 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 blah.
Well, especially if you're going on vacation over a weekend, because you have to remember eBay's not counting that Saturday and Sunday. So if you
Mm,
can do the extended handling time in
for
conjunction
5 days, yeah,
with a Saturday and Sunday, it's going to
yeah,
look even
you're
better for
good.
you.
So Thrifty Mama says, I have a basic store now. Renewal is next month. Should I downgrade to a starter store since I don't even list much at all? Yeah, absolutely. There's no need to pay that much if you're not even using the perks.
Yep.
It doesn't make any sense to overpay.
Yep.
You can go up to your local storage facilities and ask them if they have any units that didn't sell in the auction, and if so, they'll let you go through them and get what you want out. I need to do that.
I've never heard that, bro. I'm doing that. If that's happening in St. Louis, I'm doing that. Thank you for the tip.
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
I quickly got a store subscription. Is I couldn't get free listings fast enough up to That's why I got mine, because I was running out of free listings.
Same, yeah.
My neighbor has a Sprinter van. I'm using it for cleaning local storage units. Nice. Look at the stitching. If the thread cross over the name, it's fake. Yeah, and if the threads on the jerseys are not like straight, it's fake too.
Right.
Or like just look for something that looks off. Like if Jordan's like got a
Exactly.
pregnant belly, it's not legit.
Yeah.
If the that's on the NBA symbol is like wobbly or wiggly like a spaghetti noodle, that's not
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yep.
You want to make sure. Let's see. It will show at the bottom of your listing before you hit list. Yeah, if you're being charged 25 cents or not. The Yeti
Yeah.
lunchbox has some wear to it, but still usable.
Well, if it is just a lunchbox too, I feel like that's probably pretty priced. That's priced pretty
Dude,
properly for a
a freaking
lunchbox.
Yeti 5 gallon bucket sells for $35. What are you talking about, dude? Just a plain 5 gallon bucket with
Yeah.
Yeti on it.
No, I mean for sure. They definitely command a lot more money
It's crazy,
than
dude.
the
What's the difference between that bucket and the
no,
Lowe's
nothing.
$5 bucket?
Nothing. Nothing.
Let's see. I put time away with the ability of a buyer to still buy my items and extend handling time. I also send the buyer a message letting them know when I'll be back to send their item. I'll take the buyer's cancel of item if they are not willing to wait.
Yeah. Pretty
Just take a
standard.
photo using Google Lens. Don't want people to confuse General Jordan versus limited editions like off-white Jordans may look fake if you're not familiar.
Yeah, I'm not
Well, yeah,
I'm not
I
hip to
could see
that.
why that would be considered, but yeah.
Yeah.
So, 801.
801, my
Appreciate you
friend.
guys spending your time here popping shenanigans with us.
Thanks for being patient with my internet.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Go watch Ray's video after this, and then go watch James's video after
Yeah.
that.
And then go
And
watch
then,
Chris flip the world
yeah,
on I'd flip that.
well, I'd flip that. Yep.
Yeah.
And then watch my video tomorrow. I got a
And then
video.
yep.
It's uploading right now. Let's check the progress. I'm so ready
Hey.
for the fiber to get here, dude.
Oh,
Got
I bet.
41% uploaded.
I
Nice.
bet, man.
Kind of got a nice little head start on it. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and chill for the rest of the evening.
Well,
Probably
enjoy.
look over my drafts that I got done from the VA. Make sure he
Nice.
did everything right.
Nice. Is that going well?
Uh, yeah, it's going well.
Good. Good.
Jay Russell said your guys' message of the live is off by 30 minutes. What do you mean?
Oh, dang, the one that's in the Discord. It posts that late, huh? All right, well, I'll take a look at it. Thank you for letting
Huh?
me know. I'm
Yeah, I
sure
don't,
that's what it is. Unless it's the one that they're talking about with eBay. Could be the one with eBay, but I don't know. Anyway, guys,
Yeah.
it's
Well,
been fun.
guys, appreciate your time. Next week we will be on Ray's channel.
Yep.
So make sure you guys subscribe to him so that way you don't miss an episode of the podcast. And if
Yep.
you want to, you can join the Good Pickins Discord, which is free. We're getting close to, I think we're over 250,
Dude,
over
we have like new
250
people joining
members.
every day. We have
And we got like
conversations going
6
on.
people who joined yesterday, man. That's
It's a
crazy.
good time. Come
Yeah.
hang out, ask questions. You can just BS, whatever you want to do. So,
Yeah. Absolutely, guys. Well, we appreciate your time. We'll catch you guys next week. That's going to do it for this one. Catch you guys on